Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. In this game, we'll see the Bronx going up against Louisville. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter.
Here we go.
And Louisville has possession. Outside Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Outside Davis. And here's Gasol. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Gasol, the screen. To the middle. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
You just never know what Russell Westbrook will do in the pick and roll. So excellent at making the right decision.
To the inside. Nader. And he gets it to go.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Westbrook. He got a piece of it. Lowry outside. Pass to Ben Carroll. From 12 feet, Gasol grabs the board. The three, George. The Bronx grabs a miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Just over a minute and a half in. Here's Bird. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Harrington's shot is off. Here's Davis. And there's the rejection. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Inside. Pass to Worthy. 4 on the clock. Tries it from 19. Gasol misses. The Bronx making a switch here. A minute 39 left to play in the first. Lowry outside. From deep. The rebound by Richmond. Pass to Wade. Here's Richmond. Here's Duncan. Knocks down the long J.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Kyle Lowry sees an opportunity to put the ball on the deck and takes advantage.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And it's the Bronx's ball. Trailing by 2. Here's McGrady. Oh, it's blocked by Williamson.
Agile and strong. If Zion can get a piece of your shot, it's as good as gone.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. .46 seconds left in the first quarter. Down low. Here's Wade. Still no points. To the paint. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Humphries. He goes up again. It's rebounded by Wade.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. There's 6 seconds left to play in the first. To the inside.
Awesome!
Hammers it home!
So nice! That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Louisville on top, leading by 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from Louisville, what do you guys think?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
That'll be a 5-second call. Louisville leading by 3. 4-3, Stephen Curry.
Boy, how fast is Stephen Curry's release on the catch? Wow.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Tries a 3 off the inbound. On defense, the visiting team. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. A 3 off the inbound. They get the rebound. The kick to Tatum. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Harrington. No points so far. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Williamson for 3. The Bronx grabs a miss. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to review the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. That'll be a 5-second call.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
From behind the arc. Humphries grabs the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Louisville with the ball. Good momentum. 8 straight points. The kick to Tatum. Back to Davis. Outside Tatum. This one for 3. The Bronx grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Bibby. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
I think that's going to stick with them for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Now here's Banchero. Yet to see a basket. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Tatum from long range. That shot missing. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
Here we go.
And Louisville has possession. Pass to Gasol. Mutombo with a rebound. Here's Turner. Here's Mutombo. Uncovered. Count that one.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
To the paint. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
AD gets near the rim, and it's lights out.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Back to George. Oh, stolen by Turner. Pass to Gervin. Here's Harrington for three. Now here's Turner. Here's Gervin. Westbrook taking his time here. Kicks it to George. Back to Westbrook. Here he goes. And Westbrook slams it home.
Look, I know some guys are going to dunk, but when it's Westbrook, man, he fires up his teammates.
Pass to Mutombo. Here's Gervin. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harrington. Hartford again missing. Outside Davis. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Davis has got 5.
And the defense will settle for AD shooting threes. Better that than him going inside.
Nice shot by Turner.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And for Westbrook, you talk about playing with a controlled intensity, and when he does that, he's unstoppable.
And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for Hartford. They trail by 6. Inside. And Williamson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. And Louisville making a change here. A minute 15 left in the first. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one's good for 2.
Yeah, Edwards rarely passes on a chance to get his team points. He loves making an offensive impact.
Oh, Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, it looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
The 3 from Suggs. And the three-pointer goes.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
For 3, Westbrook knocks it down from distance. Give him 8.
I mean, the guy is just cut from another cloth. No one is as competitive as Russell Westbrook. You know he's going to answer back.
Here's Walton. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Duncan. That 3's off the mark. So it's Hartford now. 6-point game. Here's Eason. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Hartford shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And the first one at the line is good. Eason hits them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Pass to Williamson. To the inside. Here's Westbrook. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Russell Westbrook. He's been the guy making things happen for Louisville. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Louisville, what do you guys think?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Timeout called. Louisville. Here's Hartford now, trailing by 4. To the middle. Here's Martin. Oh, sinks it after the cagey pump fake. Nice.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Down low. Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
And Zion absolutely rocking the rim.
Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
Pass to Curry. And here's Davis. The big man, AD, down low.
You could forget the jumpers right now, AD. Keep going inside, big fella.
There's a screen. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. McCain shot is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And here's Curry for 3. Hartford grabs the miss. Outside Eason. There's the 3. Hartford again missing. Louisville leading by 6. Here's George. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from Martin. Left side Eason. Martin a screen. Here's McCain. Hartford again missing. There's Davis with the 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Davis has got 10 points in the game.
Impressive offensive versatility for a big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Pass to Ewing. Hartford again missing. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. George outside. Here's the floater. Curry, no good. Here's Robertson. Yet to see a basket. Outside Eason to end the drought. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. And so Curry will bring it up for the Cardinals. Fires the 3. Eason pulls it in. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Ooh, got that one up quick. And now just a 4-point Louisville lead.
Like Robertson shooting with that kind of confidence.
George for 3. Hartford grabs the miss.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Back to Martin. Pass to Robertson. No good from 18. Louisville leading by 4. Here's Wade. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. It's tipped. Oh, George with a steal. The 3 from Curry. Curry buries the triple.
And that is automatic from Curry. He doesn't think twice about launching from there.
Pass to Ewing. 4 seconds left. Over Williamson. No good there, off the double clutch. And so it's Louisville closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. So it's Hartford now. 7-point differential. Now here's Turner. Pass to Gervin. Here's Turner. Pounded by Westbrook. They set the screen. Nice shot by Turner.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Westbrook gets the bucket.
Really nothing distracting Russell Westbrook right now. He's got that shooting window wide open.
Pass to Bird. 3-pointer. Connects from downtown.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Right side Tatum. Now Westbrook. Left side Davis. The kick to Tatum. Clock at 6. Back to Davis. Tatum with it. There's the triple. Mutombo with a rebound. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. On the wing, Davis. Davis showing his range.
It's not just attacking. He's doing it with tremendous focus. Davis not letting anything get in the way.
Knocked away. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. George outside. Intercepted. Pass to Turner. He buries it from 3. Turner's got 5 points in the quarter.
I love the quick decision-making from Turner there. Deadly at sinking the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Timeout called. Louisville. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Both teams will make substitutions. Louisville leading by 5. Westbrook outside. Pass to Worthy. Outside, Hill. Drives to the hoop. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
That free throw no good. And he sinks the second. 1:58 left in the third quarter. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Suggs with it. Into the lane. Pass to Eason. Takes a three. Another three for Hartford.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Here's Duncan. Outside, Hill. Now Reed. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, all eyes on Westbrook defensively. It helps to make this play work as he delivers on time and on target.
Back to Eason. And there's the screen. Over Westbrook. Eason can't get it to go. Louisville leading by 5. Reed inside. Inside. Westbrook right side. 5 on the clock. Pass to Duncan. From behind the arc. That one doesn't drop.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Outside Edwards. Off target from outside. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Duncan. He's covered by Suggs. Up top, Westbrook. Jacks up a three. And Walton pulls it down. Fast break. Here we go.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Here's Duncan. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The three from Suggs. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Louisville on top, leading by 3. And 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Louisville leading by 3. Westbrook left side. Pass to Worthy. From downtown. Sinks the tray. Worthy's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And here's Turner. The 3 is up. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
George outside. Fires for 3. And Louisville hits again from deep.
Really no spot on the floor where George can't hurt you with a versatile scorer.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. The home team on D. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Here's Mutombo. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
This is one of the attributes that Evan Turner shows off quite often, his ability to find the open man.
Pass to Worthy. Now Turner. Here's Gervin. George defending. Back to Turner. The 3. Buries it from 3.
How much opens up for this offense when Evan Turner is knocking down threes. Capable there.
Davis down low. Oh, big man slam by the big man Davis.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Back to Turner. Pass to Mutombo. Stolen by Davis. And here's the fast break. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Louisville.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Hartford making a switch here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Louisville's head coach had some words for his team. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie. Pass to Richmond. Lays it up and banks it in. Richmond's got his first points of the game.
What a display of skill. The defense was solid, but he finds a way.
Here's Robertson. And the rebound goes to Louisville. For three, George. Doesn't go that time. Pass to Turner. Out left to the wing. Here's Robertson. Turner attacking. And then Turner with the dunk.
How about Turner doing a good job with the feet to get himself into position to take it strong to the basket.
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Goes up off the inbound. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Outstanding job by AD to get close to the basket, get the ball in great position, and force the defense to resort to fouling.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. And it's an 8-point ball game. 50 seconds left in the final quarter. So it's Hartford now. Here's Turner. Pass to Mutombo. Lets the three fly. Oh, he nails it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 7-point game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
He gets the first. And that trims the lead to 6. And so Turner nails them both. There's 31 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up making the second. And that increases the lead to 6. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Harrington. Back to Turner. Here's Harrington. Money. And now they trail by just 4.
That's an unselfish play. Evan Turner with eyes up and delivers.
Timeout called. Louisville. They're ahead by 4. So both teams changing it up here. There's 14 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Money.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. 7 seconds left in the game. And now they foul and stop the clock. So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. 5 ticks left to play in the 4th. Here's Mutombo. Off target, and so it's Louisville winning this one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. So long, everybody.